This happens to me every season, bro. I lose the game to the computer. It's just dumb, man. They scored their left tackle scored an 80-yard touchdown on the score. What's up, BYU families? Got a recap for you today. It's coming off the loss. Tough loss to UNLV, man. I thought it was a good game, back and forth. Man, it came down to really a couple possessions. I felt like we got a stop on possession, and this kicker made like a 60-yard field goal with room to spare. Like, really close, hit the net. That was pretty incredible. And then I had a pass where basically a dig route from my tight end. He had jumped back, he was going to drag and come back, and the quarterback just threw the ball behind the tight end. And so if my tight end had a step, he was open, I threw it, and instead of throwing it on the right side, like leading him, put it on his left side, and that's where the defender was, and it turned into an interception. And that was really kind of the game. It was still kind of those two plays. And so
what's going on, y'all? We got a recap here from our game against Temple. Went on the road against Coach Strickland. The way that Coach Strickland plays the game is very patient. He does a lot of disguising. Really does a good job of incorporating running backs, tight ends, all positions really. So, you know, if we shut down something, he's always going to have eyes on second or third option. So we knew that going in and tried to, you know, switch things up so that he didn't, he wasn't able to get to his first or second read. We tried to like make every play go to his second or third read. And it was a back and forth game. We had some opportunities here and there. But fourth quarter was where we made some big plays. We had an interception on a drag or a dig route from the tight end. Linebacker had to basically play his zone, kind of like the edge of his zone, and then like the front edge of like the other side of the zone. He was able to get there and get the interception, so that was big for us. The play of the game was our 60-yard field goal from our kicker. It's a 7-point game. He stops us right over the 50-yard line. At that point, we either punt and give him an opportunity to drive down and score, or we go up by 2 possessions and, you know, we call on our kicker. It was an away game, so the crowd was a little bit of a factor, but he locked in and hit a 60-yard field goal, and that was really what put us ahead for that time being. We just really need to get a stop. And then we got that stop, and then that's why it was a 10-point game. We got the stop, and then we scored kind of like on like the last play of the game. But man, shout out to Coach Strickland, man. This is the big win for us. We go 3-0 in our non-conference user games, which just leaves our Big 12 conference schedule. We're sitting at, I think, 4th in the nation, maybe 3 now. We'll get back to the drawing board. You know, we're going to try our best and not be, you know, complacent at the big win. We celebrate until 11:59 p.m. and then, you know, at midnight we move on to the next game. But shout out to Temple and Coach Strickland, and we're just going to try to keep the ball rolling. We'll see y'all next time.
Welcome to Las Vegas, home to the UNLV Rebels. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Utah Utes, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the UNLV Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Rebels will kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Utah's offense will have the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's second and long from the 24. Back to the ground with the running back. This is a kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive. Turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, go get positive yardage.
And the Utes are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Man, that is a picture-perfect start for this defense. Number one objective, get off the field even better. Third down, force them into a passing situation. You win, you hit the quarterback. Nice start by this D.
He'll try to feel the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So UNLV's offense will have its first possession of the game. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy's a top-shelf player, and And I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season, but this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
The Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. The sweet feet buy a little time. Now he'll throw back into the middle. Touchdown, Rebels. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in the defense because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Motion from the back. To the air on 2nd down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. The Utes will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch near the 50. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. This This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to go up top on first down. Zings it complete to the right. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Rebels come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll run it from the gun. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. There he goes. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved the touchdown. The Rebels have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 2nd and goal for the offense. Gives it on the option. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And the Rebels will hustle to the line. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Rebels! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds a soft spot in the middle.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
And the Utes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. There's the pressure. Snags it down the right side. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Utes! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice... quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Rebels offense is back on the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. At the 35, he's open. He's loose on the right.
to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver. You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Here comes the heat. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Throwing right. It's caught downfield. Turning it on. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Now on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback,
He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Utah!
Man, that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Clemson had an impressive showing there in Death Valley, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Trevor Lawrence is impressed with this one. Never know what can happen when two good teams face off, but even the most plugged-in ACC fans have to be surprised by this one, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Breaks into the open. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Takes a handoff. It's Mayo. On the move at the 30. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. The Rebels come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Schwartz. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Quarterback making checks. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Rebels will punt it away on fourth down. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They took advantage of outstanding. Field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. And here comes the offense on second down. Off play action. He's got his man across the middle. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. The give from the gun. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Utes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together.
Here comes the offense on second down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The Rebels really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Pulls it and fires to the left. Still running at the 40. Oh, and out of space. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. And the Rebels with the 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. Got his man on the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Hand off from the shotgun. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. How valuable is a tight end in the red area? Now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
I love it. Find the big fella down in the red area.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UNLV.
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the 2nd half to get some stops.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on 1st down. Working that left side now. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it. They're short of the 1st down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters of football there today in Vegas.
We're just about ready to start the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
You can't start the 2nd half any better than that. You're trying to come out of the locker room. You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the 3rd quarter back for a touchdown, that is exactly what this head coach was looking for from his players.
36, Utah 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Bringing the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Gives it on the option. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. They'll try to sneak it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. They'll send the back in motion. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he makes the catch inside the 25. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Utes! This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Rebels offense is back on the field. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Got a little space. Oh, he got loose. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. The Rebels, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Going deep. Snags it. Touchdown, Vegas. And the stomping has commenced. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Virginia Tech delivered maybe its most thorough thumping in years in a game that featured a ton of big plays, not unlike the way Logan Thomas, Tyrod Taylor, and the great Michael Vick used to do it. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to the ground game on the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Puts it out of the air. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Utes decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. Wide receiver going in motion. Makes the grab. It's Schwartz. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Third down play from the gun. Quickly complete. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct.
There he goes. Touchdown, Rebels. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, he leads it with the back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. It's complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3.
Utah, 21.
Has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Fires one high and deep. And it's incomplete, way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. From the shotgun, the inside give. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Rushes on him. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
That's an area of the field the quarterback just cannot take a sack on. Second down, down inside the 5-yard line. If it's not open, you just got to throw it away because now you've backed yourself up even further. It's going to be even harder to throw this thing into the end zone or to score a touchdown. That's going to be a learning opportunity for this young man.
4th and goal from the 4, and look at this. The offense still on the field. They'll go for it. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. And the Utes backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first. Fighting to get it out of the end zone, and I don't think he made it. He did not. It's a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Wants to throw on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
The outstanding game has taken care of the football. Now, late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the done.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now the pitch. Got enough for the first. Turning it on. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And they stop him short of the goal line. They'll mark it at 3. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Fires into the end zone. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And with that TD, this team looking to go 4-0. Just how you want to start a season, man. They've done an unbelievable job answering all the questions, starting off the year just how you want to. Now, keep it going. Keep that momentum. Don't relax. What a start to the season.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, Dave.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
At midfield, he's got room. Smashes through the tackle. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Oh, they're after him. Hauls it in. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Utes have taken it inside the 20. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Rides the back and leaves it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football.
It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Tight end now in motion. They'll test the right side. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Rides the back on the option to give. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They're wanting to pile up some extra points. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it for a big play. Running free. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You played through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the ceiling touchdown. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative